Baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. Diaz scoops it up, and that's the first out. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 8 hits in 16 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Granderson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul. The next 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Pinder takes it in, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. His career numbers against Minaya: 2 hits in 7 tries. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Shoots this one over to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Next to bat for Toronto, Yonhervis Solarte, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Lowry's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Happ is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone. Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis becomes the first out of the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Pillar's there. 2 gone. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Drilled on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. His career numbers against Minaya, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Now the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And on the error, a run is going to score. Standing in, Devin Travis. His career numbers against Minaya, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a changeup here misses. Morales, a runner at second with 1 away. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 home. And And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Man at second here with 2 away. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Oh, look at Semien. He gathers the throw. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning. Yusmeiro Petit is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Lays off 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Number 18.
2 balls and no strikes. Petit, 33 years old, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. 2-1 the count to Pilar. Now the 2-1 pitch. High pop up. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Mark Hanna. Changeup that time, a swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall, a home run. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
How? With a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Fowler, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yonhervis Solarte. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Justin Smoke now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 2 for 3. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here's another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another chance? To Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And that's the second out. Russell Martin now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Russell Martin.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Henry Morales.
First pitch of the at bat. Here's a pop-up now. Pinder moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. So
it was a strikeout looking there. Jed Lowry is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. At the plate, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But there to take it is Lowry, as he was well positioned for out number 1. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. It is Curtis Granderson. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 0 for 5. He's ready, now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 3rd at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2. Digging in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Leading off will be athletic. First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Diaz into shallow left. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now, Chet Hinder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. Riding in. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now it's Mark Hanna. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they get.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. He's set and the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
Swing hard liner to left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Russell Martin now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here's the first pitch to him. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding forward now is the D. Kendrys Morales, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. From the stretch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Nope.
Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball three to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Fowler. No hits to this point. Hit out towards second. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. Ready for another. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 31.
Popped him up. Martin has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Devin Travis.
Leading up for Toronto, second baseman, Devin Travis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now here it comes. And it's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in and looking for more, Aledmus Diaz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He singled his last time up. And he takes ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's fifth inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Pinder is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Granderson is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Past history with Joe Biagini, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a little tapper.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by first pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Chad Pinder. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Travis onto the grass. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Stepping in and ready.
Leading off for the game, center fielder, Kevin TOR. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 44, Fred Hatcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Line to the right side, but foul. So 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's 1 down now. Riding in once again, Yonherbis Solarte. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Here's Justin Smoke now. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. Pinder shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Right side, fair ball down the line. Solarte blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And he'll step off. Danny Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the eighth. So now it's Mark Canha. He homered back in the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is, and he fouls this one off. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He pulls this one into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. Ryan Tepera gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. From the stretch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one on the first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs in the... Russell Martin now. In previous meetings with Chris Hatcher, he's a .333 hitter.
Russell Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ground ball left side. Semien's there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's Kendrys Morales. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Full count now for Morales. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. 1-0 the count. That misses. 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Smoke fields it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Chris Davis now, 0 for 2. Tyler Clippard enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. And that'll bring up a...
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Blue Jays.
Blake Trinan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for Oakland, number 39.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. It is Curtis Granderson. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. It is in there for strike one. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Kevin Pillar waits on deck. Ground ball foul down the left side. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.